Hello everyone, now we are going to learn about the microprocessors. Well, this is the most exciting and fundamental topic in the digital electronics, and this is how you see your chips working and the size of the multi-story building like computer fits into your palm. Everything happens through the entire journey and development of the microprocessors. So let's see that what are the history of the microprocessors, and along with that let's see that what the microprocessors are. Well, if we ponder that how these things, how that small chips, you surely have seen the small chips and their pins that are called as microprocessors. So you might be wondering, just like me, that when I first saw that, why and how it is so, how it can make our work quite easier and how it makes the things happen. Well, the story starts with the Intel. Yes, that Intel company. So Intel made its first attempt of making the microprocessor in 1971. Yes, it was a long ago. I do agree. And the first microprocessor they made was a 4-bit 4004 microprocessor. But it was not quite successful. Then they did not stop. They made another processor in 1972. Till the time of 1972, they came up with the advanced version of it. Still, we are having 8-bit, so they doubled the size and they named it this microprocessor 8008. But unfortunately, this was better than the previous one as they have developed, but not quite successful either because of its efficiency and the running times. So later, something happened because 8-bit 8088 processor was not able to survive for the long time and for the complex purposes, but it gave a hope that something new and better can come. So till the time of 1974, they came up with a new kind of the processor which is still the 8-bit, but this time this processor was 8080, and this processor made after that much several of the improvements actually builded the basic building blocks for the things. It was not commercially successful, but we can say that its story is inspiring and quite successful. Now, after that, we reached towards the ages, and during the 1975s and that era, I can say 1970 is actually better. That will be better because there are several more developments that happen. So 1970s brought us to the stage where we have developed 8085. Well, we have not developed it. Intel developed 8085, which is first commercially successful microprocessor. This is first commercially successful microprocessor. So this is first commercial success for the Intel and a huge appreciation point for them too. And with that, when they have processed the things, it was still the 8-bit thing, and then came the most powerful processor 8086. Well, I am a big fan of this. When you will learn that things in the detail, you will understand that how much it takes to reach here. This is a 16-bit microprocessor and is very powerful and it's very great. Let me show you its history. So it started with 8086, then its later version came with 80186. This is called the 8086 family that I am writing right here. So 8086, 80286, 80386. Well, this is another processor that is coming after tremendous things that happened. And then 80486 and then 80586. 80586. Well, this one is called as our home named Pentium. Pentium 1. So this is the time and this is the processor which is called as Pentium 1 80856. And then what happened? Pentium 2 came, Pentium 3 came, and let me tell you that it came around 1993. So you can just imagine that where we have started and where we have reached. And then Pentium 4. Well, this is the millennium. This came in the millennium 2000s. So this is called the millennium processor. After that, what happened? More processors came, more advanced features came, and later on the journey, we used to see that slowly we have processed ICD and then to till date Intel Core i7. Core i7. Well, its latest version are used in our PC and all that such kind of devices. So little bit of modification. It's based upon that. It came around 2008 and later on, and its version is still coming. And we are using this much powerful processor that can process millions and millions and millions. I said it three times because I wanted to say billions and billions and billions. So I made it millions and millions and millions. So that much processing power came to this small chip that you see. So as you can see, the history is the course of the development. It started with 4-bit 4004 and then something came as 8085 and then 8086 changed the entire thing and its family came here and then Pentium came into the role. Well, if you are using any kind of the old phone or old PC actually, then you surely have seen the Pentium versions. If you are old days of 90s, you have surely know about the Pentium. And these days we are on Core i7. So these things took more than 40 years of extensive researching, and only after that it came in the existence. So it brought me to a question. Well, the question is, what is a processor and what it do? Well, that's the most exciting question that we are gonna answer in the next one. So let's figure out that what's gonna happen in the processor, what's inside the processor in the next video. So till that time, just stick with me to learn more. See you in the next one.